And I am live. Okay. Just stopping by to do a go live. Um, for the ones who know me, aloha, aloha, welcome, welcome again. For the ones who do not know of me, I am Rina, laking Pinas, Ilocana, Nimbagna, Aldayo, and Rabiino dito in Hawaii. It's nighttime here in Hawaii, 8:28. I am a mom of two boys, a full-time registered nurse, and a proud digital business owner because this business will retire me before I turn 50. Okay. All right. So like I said, it's going to be a quick go live. Let me just show you what I type here. Um, for the ones who are going to watch the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just let me know where you are watching me from. Ayan. If I can do this as a banner, let me see. Hide. Okay, I don't think I can do that as a banner. Okay, so quickly, I just came from church. We just came from church, and I wanted to talk about this because it's dear to my heart. So, for the ones who know me, I've talked about this before to where my faith and my online business are interconnected. And they've always been interconnected. Let me see if I am live right now. And it's been a blessing. So today's not topic, but the message today at church was basically the question: are you standing or are you stepping in? It's such a great message because my journey in this business, it all started with, how would I say it? I can't talk right now. I cannot gather my thoughts right now. So it's basically when I started to step in and took the leap, starting this business without even knowing it. I didn't have any clue. I didn't have any idea what I was getting into. I didn't know that it would return my faith back. It's my journey has not been good when it comes to faith, and I posted something about it a while ago that I have neglected my spirit for many decades, for 2 decades, for 20 years, and I thought I was doing well. I strayed away from God. I strayed away from my faith for many reasons, personal reasons. And then it even got worse. It has gotten worse when my parents died back to back. I don't know who's watching me, but aloha, aloha. Hold on. So I am just coming in quickly about, because I just came from church and the message was so powerful. And it just reminded me how this business and my faith are interconnected because I was away from God for 20 years. I was at a standstill. And then when my parents died, I cannot speak English tonight. Nung namatay ang mga parents ko, I felt frozen, even worse than standing still. And so I was at that frozen moment in my life where I was just living. No, not living. I was just surviving. Kumbaga, it's like I felt like there was an emptiness inside. There was no joy. I felt like I had no purpose in life. That's how I felt for the last years of my life until I found this ad online. And so I clicked on it and I took a leap. And like I said, I didn't know what I was getting into. And I didn't know that it would touch my faith. Not only touched, but it renewed my faith and made it even stronger. And so the question today at the church was: are you standing still or are you stepping? Are you taking a step? Because even if the doors open up for you, if you just stand there, nothing's going to happen. Same with your faith. If you have been away from God, if you have been frozen, if you have just been standing still, and not take any step at all, nothing is going to happen. And I think that's my main message. I wanted to encourage everyone. It's actually, like I said, it's a short one. Next week Sunday is actually a invite someone to church Sunday. And so I was in that situation before when I wasn't going to church. For a long time, I told you before, I talked about this before. For 20 years, I have not gone to church. My faith, I still believed in God, but my faith wasn't just wasn't strong. And so there's this, I forgot his last name, Williams. He was an Air Force reservist who came to our clinic, and he just kept telling me about this church. And like every time we see each other, he's always asking, Sunday passed by and he's like, "Did you go to church?" I'm like, "Nope." So that was me standing still. Even though God obviously was opening the door for me through him, he was the messenger, but I kept ignoring it for many weeks actually. I kept ignoring it. Because every time he asked me, he's like, "Have you gone to church? Have you checked out this church yet?" And it's like, "Nope." And so the story is one day I went to church with my kids. To make the story short, Tristan was with me, and Tristan was going through something in life at that time. And then the sermon, the pastor, I felt like God was talking to Tristan, to my son, through the pastor. And so that's when I knew I was going to go back to that church, same church. And that's when I felt the calling from God. And so, yun lang, I just wanted to share that. And again, the question, I'm going to keep repeating myself. The question is, are you standing still? Are you just standing there? Or are you stepping in? I hope this inspires someone. I know it's kind of like all over the place, but like I said, the main message talaga is if you have been standing still like I was for the past 20 years before I started this business because of shame, because of regrets, because of anger, because of every negative things there, because you think you're not worthy of God's love or God's forgiveness, know know that He is waiting for you. He He is opening the door every day for you, but nothing's gonna happen if you don't take that step. And this again, I'm gonna connect it to my business. Look at your life right now. Think about how's your life right now. Do you want to stay stuck and doing the same thing every day for the next, I don't know, 40 years of your life? Are you stuck in a relationship where you are not happy? Are you stuck in a job where you do not find any fulfillment? Where do you see yourself? Like what I have on my screen. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Are you still doing the same thing that you are doing now? Are you just standing still? Are you just surviving? Are you just empty? There's no fulfillment in your life. What are you doing? What are you going to do to change that? Everything is up to you. You cannot just stand still. If you want a change, you have to take a step. You don't have to take a big step or a big jump like what Pastor Jared was talking about during his sermon. You just take a small step. You just have to start. Whether it be your faith, whether it be your job, whether it be a new business, whether it be a new school or if you want to go to school, if you want a change in your life, you have to take that step. Okay, if you want to find out and watch the replay of the service tonight, message me and I'll give you the link or I'll give you the name of the church that I go to. It was very, very powerful. Okay, all right. Again, I'm out. That's it. Mahalo, thank you, salamat po, and whoever is watching or was watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sa aking 1,000 na viewers, thank you, and good night from Hawaii.